I need a jingle. Go to wesselconsulting.com or something like that. I don't know. I'm not good at singing, so maybe somebody can put it together. So we got message body. Hello, I want to remain anonymous, and you shall. I would like for you to make a video request about a problem that I have been having as of late. I'm a 27-year-old black woman who wants a career change in my life. All right, here's step number one for all people of color. No one gives a shit about your color. You being black or Hispanic or white doesn't matter. Does not matter. Unless your question is about race, doesn't matter. You play by the exact same rules. All right, so it does not matter. Who wants a career change in my life? I want to start my own music production business and eventually want to forth out into other venues. I'm learning on my own about various subjects such as personal finances, accounting, and entrepreneurship. However, I'm indecisive where I want to go. One of my options I am seriously considering is going back to school and getting my associates in accounting. The problem lies with me having a balance with the first school I went to, which was for film at the Arts Institute, and I didn't even finish. Yeah, that's a scam school. You majored in a worthless subject there. So they are refusing to release my transcript, so you then owe them money. So, and on top of it, I don't even think those credits would transfer. So I don't know. I mean, those worthless transcripts, or you having to pay them money. I'm just saying. The second I become so disenfranchised with the whole college system in general that even the thought of going back to college and sitting through classes, especially classes that are not part of my major, is a turnoff itself for me going back to college. But in saying that, I feel it's necessary because I want to not only have the skills to run my business effectively, but to be able to get a decent job so I can have the income to fund my side of the business and eventually turn that into my career. Third, iMath isn't my strong suit, but with the jobs I have, I am taking the opportunity to learn the skills I have since it's related to accounting. I've been getting book on math. I read them as they write them, folks. I'm starting with basic math and familiarize myself with percentages, decimals, and fractions. Seriously, shouldn't you have been... That's like 4th and 5th grade. How don't you know that? And it's either shitty schools or you're a shitty... Really, how do you not know fractions as an adult? I mean, that's remedial math. And then it's good you're getting your own book on math and not paying someone to do it. But come on, that wasn't even middle school. Anyway, I'm starting with so I can become good and eventually do them in my head. Well, you don't have to memorize, fraction. I mean, there's some basic fractions you should memorize, but that's what calculators are for. I have 2 jobs right now. I have good bosses, but the pay is a little above minimum wage, but not by much. I have no kids, thank God. All right, and not because you'd be a bad mother, because there'd be no fucking hope for you whatsoever. So you are free of that. And I'm trying to live a very cheap lifestyle. Good. I need some guidance since I feel some outside perspective could help in my decision making. So here are my questions. Should I pay off my debts and then go back to community college for 2 years to get my accounting degree? This seems like the most logical option, but the 2 jobs I have ain't going nowhere career or money-wise, and I was considering the 3rd shift security, thinking I could get caught up on my homework and write books. All right, dude. Okay, I'm going to shoot out your dreams, but we're not going to shoot out your dreams. We're going to postpone. You're not going into musical production, because I don't know if you're a musician. Are you a musician? What experience do you have in musical production? Fuck that bullshit. Right now, you got to just increase your wage and get out from underneath these debts. That's your first step. So before, I know they have glamorous commercials and Barack Obama and everybody told you could do everything. No, you fucking can't. Not now. Maybe later, but not now. All right? And write books? What are you going to write books about? What experiences have you had that make you great or unique or interesting? I'm not saying you're not an interesting or unique person, but you are going to waste... You know how long it takes to write a book? All right? Do you have publishers lined up? Because if you write a book, you spend all that time writing a book and no one fucking buys it, you just wasted about 1.5 years of your time. All right? So let's get rid of these dreams that aren't going to happen in reality. Not today, anyway. When you get older and more experienced, you get your feet in a couple doors, and then maybe you have an amazing experience, you have an amazing idea to write a book, then you write the book. But there's no, well, I want to write a book, or I want to be a music producer. Yeah, I want to be fucking LeBron James. I want to be fucking... I'm trying to think of something else that'd be really cool. Mario Andrade. I want to be an astronaut. I don't have the skills to be that right now. Right? So you put your dreams on hold and take care of yourself first. All right. And so that's the number one thing. So to your first question, should you pay off your debts and then go back to community college for 2 years? I would see if you could get into community college, because those credits are not going to transfer from the Art Institutes, or very few of them are. Okay. I go talk to the community college, see if they'd take you on for their associates program. And then this will do two things. One, it will give you the accounting skills that should you at a later point in time want to run your own business, you will have the accounting skills to do so. And accounting is the only thing that matters. That's good. Business sense, marketing, all that other, that's all common sense. You can teach that to yourself. But accounting is something that you do have to learn, and that if you learn accounting, you'll learn how to, whether or not you're making money or not. So that's good. The other thing getting your associates in accounting will do is at least get you above minimum wage or whatever these jobs are. You have no skills. You have none. You're learning fractions and decimals. Right? I'm the only guy being hard on you because it's unacceptable a 27-year-old is now just learning how to do fractions and decimals. And if you want to get into accounting, you're going to have to know that shit inside and out. Not memorize, but at least know the concepts and be able to do it in the calculator and know what you're talking about. So if you hit that math and you get your associates in accounting, now you can start applying for like bookkeeping positions and whatever, and they'll pay $12 to $16 an hour depending on where you live. And that may not be a lot, but it's more than what you're making now. All right. Then down the road, should you get an entrepreneurial endeavor in mind, be it music production or writing a book or whatever suits your fancy at that time, then you will have the spine, the nervous system of a business, and that is the accounting. And you'll stand much better chances of success doing that while having opportunities to be employed. Is it even worth going through all the hurdles? I watched your video on progressive credentialism and even the one regarding accounting. And researching the guidelines for my state, which is a Democrat state, I would have to have 36 credits, 24 are in accounting and 12 are in auditing and tax subjects. At least have a bachelor's degree and have 1 year experience in the field before even qualifying for the CPA exam. Okay, yeah, exactly. And here's why you want to do a piecemeal. See, a lot of young people, I want to become, I'm trying to think, a billionaire. I want to become famous. You know, that's a process. It doesn't happen yet tomorrow. It doesn't happen next year. And as it takes you 8 years, like let's say you want to become a doctor, that's an 8-9 year process. Let's say your first year going to med school, you find out you can't handle blood. Well, that you shot the remaining 7 years down. That's got to change. So what I'm saying is do it incrementally. Get your associates in accounting. Go see if you can find some work. If you find some work, you seem to like accounting, that's another thing. You may absolutely loathe it and want to kill yourself. It's so boring and you hate it so much. Then you say, okay, I don't want to go and get my bachelor's in accounting. Well, at least you saved yourself the problem and the agony of signing up for a master's program. So, associates, test the waters. You like it? Bachelor's, test the waters. You like it? Some master's classes, test for the CPA. You like it? Good. You got a career. And then maybe you could consider, because the money you'd be making from a CPA could go to fund some kind of entrepreneurial adventure, like music production. But you are right. You are absolutely right. The progressive credentialism is all over the place. So I would definitely, you don't swear and sign up for an 8-year master's or doctoral program. You piecemeal it a little bit. The only reason I might consider it is because taxation classes or even as a major will help me tremendously in my business. Yeah, they will. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm fine being a bookkeeper, starting salary around $37K. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. And if you look, again, you don't have kids, so you don't need tons of money. And $37K, anyone can live off of that. I'm also thinking about computer science or IT. Whoa. Hold on. Again, if you're working on decimals and fractions, you got a long ways to go before you're thinking how to do, what's it called, subnetting and computer networking and programming. These are great fields to get into, but again, piecemeal. Let's try your hand at accounting or get some prereqs in college, see if you can handle it. Certainly take an introductory to programming course. Test it, see if you can do it. Some people, maybe they're not really great on math, but they have this logic ability that they could just program brilliantly. But don't commit to it. Test it first. See if you like it. See if you're capable of it. Help me in terms of software, but I'm trying to do one thing at a time. I would you're trying to go all over the place, and that's good to test to see where you want to go. All right, accounting, try it. Maybe a programming course, try it. Maybe if you also like programming more than you do accounting, okay, maybe take another class. But right now, don't. I intend to become a computer programmer. Test it first. I know that Social Security will not be there for me, and I've seen firsthand what government dependency does to people for long periods of time. This is one of the primary reasons this has driven me to do better. Good. All right. Awesome. Plus, I don't see myself working for anybody because I want to create jobs. No. You take care. Ask this question. If everyone took care of themselves, would anybody need help? Would charity be necessary? And the answer is no. Everyone thinks people who are capitalists and greedy and only focus on themselves are these evil, greedy people. No, because if everybody did what these, quote, evil, greedy people did, then nobody would need help. Everyone would be taken care of because they'd be taking care of themselves. You take care of yourself first. You are in debt. You have a scam school you went to, and now you're going to have to find some way to pay off those debts. And you're going to find out those credits aren't going to track. You just got screwed over, and now you think way too far ahead. You're thinking about providing people jobs. You're barely able to take care of yourself, right? Take care of number one first. Take care of yourself. And then when you go into business, you are not going into business to create jobs. You are going into business to make money because, and here's the dog fuck of it all, if your company doesn't make money, it will go bankrupt, it won't exist anymore, and you'll provide no jobs to no people. Right? It's like the parents. It's like when women have children, they put their children first over their husbands. If you really love your children, you're going to put your spouse at the number one position, because how are those kids going to take care of themselves without the two spouses, without the mother and the father? Right? Or like when you're sick, I'm going to go into work because I want to prove to them. No, you're making it worse. You have to see, how am I going to provide jobs? You're going to provide jobs through you. The focus should be on you and profiting you, not running a goddamn charity. Right? This is why you got NPR and all these, we need more money, we need more money, we need more. Well, didn't you solve the fucking problem? No, they never do. Because it's all touchy-feely bullshit. They're not based in reality. You got to be in the helm. You got to be number one, and you got to make money. So forget this, I want to create jobs. Bullshit. I create contract work. I guess I've created more jobs than the average person, but it has been purely accidental and out of necessity to help me make more money. Because that's how it works. I don't just sit, I got an extra $10,000. I'll go create a job. Here, make some paper airplanes. Fuck that bullshit. No. You focus on your business and making money first. Any advice would be great. Thanks for reading through this lengthy email. Have a good day. Thank you. Anonymous. All right, here. One final thing. Try the military. I know. It's my default go-to. You're 27. There really is no good opportunities for young people. I'm going to say it again. It's going to suck, but they'll give you the training. You get free education. Come on. Just entertain the idea. Go talk to a recruiter. Don't let them strong-arm you. But consider it, because you'll make more money. You seem like you want to go to school. They have lots of educational opportunities. And honest to God, you come out of the military after 4 years, well, you may like it, maybe a career, may get your pension. But a 4-year stint in the military, you're more employable, you're higher educated, you got some money in the bank, and you're going to be much more disciplined to the point that you could actually achieve your goals of running a business and a music production company. Right? But you have so got to focus on yourself and get your ducks in order before even thinking about embarking on a bachelor's program in computer science or running a company or writing a book. All right? So you got a long uphill battle ahead of you. But you know what? You're not in that bad a shape, truthfully. It's just everyone's lied to you about how easy life is going to be once you graduate from high school. So anyway, I do wish you the best. Go and kick some ass. Toodles.